Here we go. This is episode number 35. A lot has happened. A lot has happened in the last month. It's almost unreal. So the month of December, for the winter break, I stayed on my same sleep schedule with school, so I wouldn't be tired to go back to school. I planned it all out to continue on strongly. I left strongly, and I wanted to have that same momentum. I did a lot of NA over the holidays, and then I had tons of Christmas dinners and stuff like that, which was amazing. And I spent time with amazing friends and family and loved ones, and it was one of the best Christmas seasons of my entire life. It was not based on material possessions and all the capitalist part of Christmas. It was just literally time spent. I didn't want any gifts. I just wanted to spend time with my loved ones, and that was like my Christmas gift. So that was amazing. I really enjoyed it. And I even, for Christmas Day for myself, because I don't have my own family, I went down to one of the rougher areas of town with some friends from church, and we handed out blankets and food and coats and stuff like that. And that's how I spent my Christmas morning. And it was like really rewarding, and I felt like I really got back, or like really filled with the real Christmas spirit. So that was amazing. I honestly, that was what Christmas is really about right there. And it brought me a lot of joy. So days leading up, that was fine. Everything's great. I have this great momentum. I'm doing great. I feel great. And then New Year's Eve hits. So NA was hosting a dry New Year's Eve party. I've never been to a dry party. I stupidly went thinking, well, I should say not thinking about how I was going to be I could have been overwhelmed with tons of feelings about basically all the years of not being sober doing that. So it was not a lot of people there, no real dancing. It was really kind of like not what I'm used to on a New Year's Eve party, of going crazy, right? Because that's what we do, and it's all party, and all about the outfit, and it's like built into me at this point, and I got overwhelmed, and all I could think about is that. And then the sober party ended about 30 minutes before midnight. So I get in the cab, going home. I told people that I was like having feelings about that, but for some fucking reason, a little voice in the back of my head said, I don't want to like sit at home when ringing in the new year. Going by the bar, and I'm like, okay, well, I can go in there for 20 minutes, ring it in, go home. I hadn't drank at that point, had no interest in drinking, or at least I told myself that. And that was all a lie. It's amazing how our addiction just plays with us, and I believed that at the time. I really did. And eventually I was like, okay, I'll just have one drink, and then I'll go shots, and then I go, and then drinks, and shots, and drinks. Next thing you know, after party, shots, drinks, drugs. Wasn't my drug of choice, so I thought, I lie to myself. Oh man, it's just New Year's Eve. This is not my drug. I can be fine with this. But it's all bullshit. I wasn't even driving at that point, I'm pretty fucking sure. I don't trust my judgment. But it was really overwhelming. All my brain did was just play all the works of how I could, and I think I knew it was happening, but like at that point I'm still believing that I can handle it. Never could before. Don't know why this time was going to be any different. So I don't know. I just was really mad at myself. So I slipped, did that, whatever. Okay, so we're going to get sober again. Next morning, my dad gets rushed to the ICU, almost died from complications from diabetes. It's the condition where your blood gets too acidic, and it will kill you. It will kill you if you don't get to the doctors right away. It is irreversible. You will die. He luckily just made it. So, okay, stress. How do I deal with stress? the only way I know how to deal with stress. I'm already kind of still inebriated. So I'm like, okay, just a little bit more, and then I stop. Next thing you know, I realized, like I was out walking around, stuff like that, all that night, New Year's Eve, and the next day. So then I had a sore throat, and I didn't feel good. So it's just like, whatever, just like, just because I was outside in the cold. Turns out I had COVID. So, had COVID, few days of just unbelievable, just shittiness. And then I'm to the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to have a little drugs. It can't be literally worse than what I'm feeling right now. I know it's synthetic, not real shit. I'm like, I already have to get a white key tag. Whatever. What's the point of staying sober? I can just might as well just be a little bit not miserable. Yeah. And again, bad choice. My other cat, not even 2 months after my baby girl gets hit by a car, my other cat gets hit by a car. Not only that, because I had COVID a couple days before he got hit, I was pushing him off of me. I was hot. I was uncomfortable. I felt like I was really shitty to him. And I have a lot of guilt. I had a lot of guilt about that. I had to pick up his dead body. It looked like he had suffered. I fucking lost it. I just fucking lost it. It just brought up Malia. It brought up all this shit. Now we're having major triggering. My mental health has spiked through the fucking roof. My husband left. We separated. I was making peace with that. I was preparing to lose my dog. I'm like, at least I have my babies, my cats, and then both my cats go. I lose my entire family within the same fucking time period. And it's like, I did not expect that by any means. And, what do? I only know how to handle this one way. I've conditioned myself for 20 years to fucking self-medicate. I knew I had to reach out. I knew I was supposed to reach out. I knew how to call people, but I literally felt like the life had been sucked right the hell out of me. It felt like a barrage of bullets. My one cat is my one left leg, my other cat's my right leg, my dog's my heart, and like literally both are gone. I have a fucking bullseye fucking pointing at the goddamn dog, and I'm just like, I can't take another fucking hit. I can't. At this point, I'm in complete denial that it fucking happened. So with that, I just stopped. My whole brain stopped. My thought process, thinking, reasoning, everything stopped. I was literally a fucking shell. Holding back the most immense amount of emotion, and I couldn't talk to anybody. I couldn't, in terms of the literal sense, like I literally didn't know what to say. I couldn't form words. I couldn't form thoughts because I'm standing here not believing what's actually happening right in front of me. But I feel like it was a punishment for my own bad choices. It's funny how, I was just saying why, asking God why did this fucking have to happen? Turn on Christian radio, first thing that pops on, consequences about bad choices. Is that a fucking coincidence? I'm sorry, I don't think it is, by any means. That's the first fucking thing I heard. And I agree. I feel like I brought this on myself. I know better. I'm mad at myself. And I know relapse. Everyone says relapse is a part of recovery. And sometimes it lays the groundwork for your final, actual recovery. And it's all part of it. Sometimes you have to relapse to get to that point. And I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't want to accept that. I don't want that to be my story, but it's a part of a lot of people's stories. I can't avoid the truth of what happened. I can't change anything about it now, but I spent the entire month of January up until these last since this Friday, the entire month in bed. My colitis flared up, so I couldn't really leave the bathroom or the house. So of that aside, I was devastated beyond measure. I didn't want to come back. I got so much drugs. I didn't care My life felt like it was just imploding hard, but like, yet again, consequences for bad choices. Do you think I'm going to be consequence free? Do I think I'm the exception to the rule? Yes, I do, because I'm a fucking self-absorbed, narcissistic, fucking self-obsessed fucking person. I can't believe I'm a fucking hypocrite. Like, I say all these things and I don't realize that I'm lying to myself. Part of my addiction is a selfish disease, and I think it's all about you. And it's like, that's not how it started, obviously, but like, I didn't realize how much I was feeding into it in the same way, but like in different ways. Not seeing through my own fucking bullshit. It's fucking just ridiculous. How do I not see that? How did I not notice the same addict behavior coming out, but in completely different ways? Knowing that happens to everybody going through, trying to recover. Your addiction will try to jump around in different places. Here I am at school, sneaking away from class several times for like long increments, so I can go on social media and shit, check my social media and shit. Because then next thing you know, I'm fucking obsessed with social fucking media. Next thing you know, I get that out of my head, and then next thing you know, I'm fucking obsessed with eating. Next thing you know, I'm fucking obsessed with shopping. I spent my own fucking OSAP payment. Came into the beginning of my fucking New Year's Eve, and I was like, fuck, worst fucking thing to happen. Just meaningless fucking shopping. It wasn't all drugs, but I'd say maybe like a very small increment was, but like it was just wasted. And now I dropped out of school, I withdrew. They said I can come back when I'm ready, but I'm like, I need to take care of myself right now. I'm a fucking mess. The fact that I even thought that I had this, the fact that I even thought everything I thought. I'm not teachable. I think I know better. I need constant approval. I care what people think, and I don't want to be that person. I wasn't that person before, but on some level I do. Because it's all the acceptance I didn't get as a fucking kid. It's amazing how that all comes back from your fucking childhood. It's amazing how most parents will never know how badly they fucking screw you up. And they don't fucking, some of them don't even give a shit that they do. Or even apologize for that they did. My mother wouldn't even admit that she had anything to do with my addiction getting to this point. I was underage. She bought me alcohol. She bought me cigarettes. She let me party in the house. She let me do drugs in the house. She partied with us on a regular basis, right from like 17. Like, how can any normal person say that they're not responsible for their child's addiction when they enabled it all those years? I am a child. I don't know any better. You're an adult. You fucking know better. I'm sorry. And anyone to argue that is full of shit. You can't expect a fucking kid to know the difference between those things. When you're a teenager, all you care about is your fucking self. All you care about is your friends and hanging out, and your parents aren't cool, and you know all how it is. But the parents should know better. I think it comes from a long stemming of my mom wanting to be my friend, not my parent. It's like, I don't care. I don't need fucking friends. I need a fucking mother. I did get that from my aunt and my grandmother, but like the way I needed my mother, I just flat out didn't get. She to this day will not even apologize to me for that. She just calls me a fucking drug addict. Says I blame drug addicts. All they do is blame other people for the problem. I'm sorry, but when you're at fault for what you did, the mistakes you made as a fucking parent, raising your kids, yeah, you owe it to your child to fucking apologize for that. I don't understand why I have to apologize and take accountability for all of my shit and hurting other people and stuff like that. That's part of the program. I don't mind doing that. But you think your own mother would at least fucking do the same. But in her world, she's fucking God's gift. She does no wrong. She's never done anything wrong. She's the perfect motherfucking person in her fucking eyes. I call all bullshit. She alienated everybody out of her life, including me. Walks away from me when times get tough. Call that a fucking parent? Yeah, whatever. I have some resentment. I know. It's building. I've had a lot of resentment to my mom over the years. I just never said anything. And then when I did, it blew up and then we didn't talk. And I'm just like, I was trying to be the bigger person this time and like, really swallow my pride and give her another chance. And we ended up at the back of the same spot. But apparently that's all my fault. That's all my fault. Just because she decided to try to make my birthday party about her. And, it's really not fair to me. She's done this my whole fucking life. Literally for the last, I swear to God, almost 10 years. Every time, she's, oh, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday? I tell her what I want. Never get it. She's been giving me the same fucking McCain Deep and Delicious fucking chocolate cake that I used to eat as a kid for like the last I can't even count how many years. And I said, don't fucking like the cake. I don't like the cake. I asked for a specific dessert. You never get it. Pisses me off to no end. But do you think she cares? Do you think she even... It makes it be one of two things. She either doesn't give a shit enough to even do it, or she literally doesn't know enough about me to even know what I like. Either way, it's not good. Anyway, I really just... I don't know. That's a huge resentment that's building right now. I need to deal with that. I don't think I should forgive her right now because I don't think she's going to change, and she just brings a lot of negativity in my life. If you hang out with somebody or spend time with somebody, a loved one, friend, whatever, and you feel worse than before you hung out with them or spent time with them, isn't that a bad sign? Like your energy, because they're negative, they're complaining, they're like really just in a like giving off that negative aura, and you kind of catch it, right? And it's like, who the fuck wants to like be around people like that? Anyway, that is a huge thing that's going on right now, and it just really makes me mad. It just really makes me mad. But so this is a lot of this stuff is fueled a lot of shit, and I'm not making excuses. I'm responsible for my own fucking choices. I make bad fucking choices. I don't think things through. I think I know I got everything together. I don't. I'm fucking clueless. I am completely fucking clueless in this program. I told my sponsor, he said he knew I was going to relapse because of how I was talking, but he said, every time I try to talk to you, you make excuses and stuff like that. I'm like, well, fuck, I do. But yet again, that's why I wanted him as a sponsor. I need to be called out on my bullshit because I don't even know I'm doing it. Man, recovery's a bitch. With that being said, I really know I'm on the right track now. 100% recovery. I'm doing nothing. I dropped out of school. I don't have an income. I don't have work. I just have to focus on 90 meetings, 90 days, reading the literature, and living the program. This is right in the book. People who live the program do not relapse. So there's a solution to my problem right in front of me. Why aren't I taking it? Because I'm stupid? Because I think I know better? Because I think I can get away with shit? Because I'm manipulating myself without knowing it? It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I can't live this way anymore. I refuse to live this way anymore. So at this point, I'm scared to make any fault moves because I can't trust my own judgment, or the decisions I make I think are mine are not actually mine, and it just fucking scares the hell out of me. I gotta step up things with my sponsor, so really like a lot more contact and stuff like that. So I feel like right now I'm just gonna follow his fucking advice and do everything he fucking says. I'm gonna have complete faith in the program and trust the process. I'm going to have total faith that everything's going to work out if I do the right thing, because I know that's what's right. And that's what I'm being kind of shown, little signs and stuff like that. So I feel like that's always been a thing in the past. If I'm doing the right thing, life all comes together. As soon as I stray from my higher power, and as soon as I stray from the program, I circle. So, or if I become unteachable or, complacent, it's a state of mind that I got to remain in, and it's like I don't know how to do that. I'm learning how to do that, but it's scary. Like when you've only known one way of living your entire life, to change everything. It's hard. It's not just hard, but it doesn't happen overnight. I am a completely different person than I was a year ago, and a year before that, and a year before that. Fuck, I'm a different person than I was 6 months ago. But I'm still got so fucking much way to go before I'm where I want to be. And my sponsor has 32 fucking years clean. So I think I'm definitely in good hands as long as I stay teachable and do what is expected of me and then do the next right thing. So that's where I'm at. I'm happy I didn't cry this time because I let go of my resentments yesterday. I talked to my higher power even though I was mad at him for a while. And just asked to be let go of the pain, let go of all the resentment, let go of the anger, let go. Just try to let go of it and move on. I need to move on. I can't be stuck in this forever. So I woke up today feeling a lot better. Went back to church, felt a lot better. Went to a meeting, felt a lot better. And when I'm doing those things, I'm content. It's when I stray and think I can do anything in my old way of living, I cannot do anymore. Period. Not in a new way, not in a different way, but doing the same thing. No, it doesn't work. It just doesn't fucking work. And if anybody out there thinks you can make it work, you're the exception to the rule, well, you have a fucking good luck with that. You're gonna have a fucking shrewd awakening, I'll tell you that, because it just doesn't work. Every single person in fucking recovery says the same damn thing. Every one of us think we're the exception to the rule. We can live in both worlds. We can just have a little. We don't fall back. It's all bullshit. It's just lies we tell ourselves. So I feel stronger. I feel good. I do feel like maybe this did lay the groundwork for a lot of things, because holy fuck am I just in this completely different state of mind that I haven't been in before. That's kind of even scaring me a little bit, because I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like my brain is just like fucking smarting the fuck up, right? Pardon my French, but Jesus, say me now. Yeah, I guess that's all I have really to say about what's been going on lately. I'm still not giving up. I will fight to my last dying fucking breath if I have to. But I was meant to not be the person I turned into. That's for damn sure, and I know that for a fact. So we don't stop. We just don't stop. And life will get better. And I will heal. And I will recover. In time. So my words of advice: if you thinking about going into the program, if you want a different way to live, if you want real success and freedom from your addiction, don't make my mistakes. Be teachable. Don't think you know better, because you don't. Don't think that you can figure it out yourself, because you can't. But no, I know there is rooms full of people that care about me and want to see me be well. I have people that reach out constantly and make sure I'm okay. And I trust these people in these rooms so much more than a lot of the friends I've had over the last 20 years that were fake friends, because when shit got hard, they all disappeared. And like, these people have stood by me and let me vent and be myself and welcome me back over and over and over again. And they are family. They're family. And I know I can't do this alone, but I know I can do it with the help of everybody else. And one day I will be looking in this camera and I will say, I think I'm recovered now. I think we're done here. I can see it. Maybe in the future. Probably long distant future. Recovery's forever, but this series is just about sobering up. What to expect, how life throws at you, the pitfalls, mistakes. It's just to help you guys get through your own shit and hopefully not make the same mistakes. Hopefully not have to go through the trial and errors that I've gone through, and the suffering and the pain and the self-hatred. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Not even my worst enemy. So I hope people are using these as a therapeutic technique to not only get clean, try to stay clean, and know that you're not alone. There's tons of us going through it. Together we're strong. Divided we fall. Never forget that. It's enough for today. Bye.